All right, Farm 208 back with homework week 2 Wednesday. This is the in-class one. So we'll review some of the math from week 1, fraction decimal percentages, and get into week 2 stuff, which is metric and English metric conversions. All right, what does micro mean, everybody? 1/1 millionth is micro. Base unit has a value of 1. Milli means 1/1000th, and kilo, of course, means 1,000. So they're just modifiers for our base units. Conversion factors again. So you guys should know these by now, right? So these are some of the additional ones. So a kilo is how many pounds? 2.2. 1 pound is how many ounces? 16. 1 grain is how many milligrams? 65. 1 inch is how many centimeters? 2.54. 1 meter is how many centimeters? cm. Okay, that's it. And then these are the same liquid ones. So you get this a couple times a week. They should be committed to memory by now. All right, a liter is 1,000. 2 grams is 10. cc is 1. A pint, I messed up on the last one. 480. A cup is 240. Teaspoon is 5. Ounces 30. Quart 960. Gallon 3840, and a big spoon is 15. All right, so those are the warm-up questions, getting us into math frame of mind. All right, review fractions, decimal percentages. So just remember which column you're in and what you need to do to convert. So if you're in the percent sign, you're gonna have to divide by 100. So make sure you document appropriately with a 0 in front of the decimal point. So take 12.5, divide by 100. Number 5, liters ... mLs. So same as the mass, you're just going to move the decimal point, in this case 3 spaces to the left. So here's 100, there's the decimal point, 1, 2, 3, and then make sure you document your number appropriately. How would you document that number? Just 0.1. Yeah, just 0.1. You want to leave off those trailing zeros at the end. 0 in front, no trailing zeros. Grams to milligrams looks like 3 spaces to the right. So 0.5. Let's move this guy. 1, 2, 3. There's its new home. You would document this as 500. Very good. 7. Do we have to do any math? No, it's just 30. Oh, did that again. Number 8. So you already know to divide, right? So I'll write it out for those who don't. So for every 1 teaspoon, there are 5 mLs. Very good. You want to divide by the conversion factor for number 8. Decimal to percentage, you are going to multiply by 100. Do not put the percent sign in your answer box. Just put the numerical value. mLs to liters, so that's going to be 3 spaces to the left. So 50. Move it 1, 2, 3. Make sure you document it appropriately. Grams to milligrams. Tell me, how many spaces left to right? Yep, 3 to the right. So 2.5. We'll move this guy 1, 2, 3. There's its new home. Fill in your zeros. Number 12, no math needed. 1 pint is 480. P comes before Q. So that one got me in the other assignment. 750 mLs. Very good, yeah. You're gonna divide by the conversion factor. Oh, sorry, 15 mLs. So 750 divided by 15. 50? We got a fraction into a decimal, so take the top number, divided by the bottom number, and make sure you document appropriately. So this would be 0.6. Liters to mLs. How many spaces left to right? You guys tell me. 3 to the right. Yep, 3 to the right. So 0.02. 1, 2, 3. Fill in your zeros. Document appropriately. Grams to mics.
6 to the right.
Yeah, this time we're going 6 spaces. 0.03. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 30,000. No commas, please, in your answer box. There you go. 17. 1 GR.
65.
65. So no math needed, just recognizing the conversion factor. So let's use the conversion factor. So multiply or divide by 65. So for every 1 grain, there are 65. So we're gonna divide 2,600 divided by 65. What'd you guys get? 40? 40? Okay. All right, so this 19 is an example of one where a lot of you guys will forget to convert to decimal first. So if you have a percentage, make sure you divide by 100 first to get the decimal. 0.0005. Now we can make the fraction, right? So the 5 is in what decimal place? Tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. What number do you want to put on top? 5, that's it. You do not have to reduce to lowest terms in this class. So the lesson there is make sure you divide by 100 first to get to decimal. That's very important. Then you can make your fraction. 20 mLs to liters, 3 spaces to this side. Left. So 0.25, 1, 2, 3. Fill in your zeros as appropriate. Kilos to milligrams. 6 to the right. So 1.5. Let's move it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1.5 million for 21. 22. What is the conversion factor? 1 gallon is 3840. So let's go ahead and use it for the next problem. 23. 10 pints. Do we have a direct conversion factor, pints to gallons?
It's gonna be like
We're going to have to go to mLs, right? So we have to do two steps. Pints to mLs, which is the common unit between gallons and pints. So we'll start off with 10 pints over 1 as our placeholder. We're going to convert to mLs. For every 1 pint,
1.5.
there are 480 mLs. And then we got to convert from mLs to gallons. For every 1 gallon, there's 3840 mLs. Just make sure your units cancel out. You have 10 pints. It takes 8 pints to make a gallon. So you have how many? 1.25, yeah, 1.25. So you do 10 times 480 divided by 3840. What do you get?
1.25.
1.25, yeah, 1.25. 24 pounds and ounces. So you won't see this one on the midterm. This one was just recognizing fractions. 3 pounds, 9 out of 16. Change that into a decimal for me, everybody. What is 3 and 9/16 as a decimal? 3 point what? What's 9 divided by 16? Yeah, 5,625. So ounces is just a fraction of the pound out of 16. So if your baby is 8 pounds 3 ounces, it's not 8.3 pounds. It's 8 and 3/16 of a pound. So if this person is 3 pounds 9 ounces, it's not 3.9 pounds. It's 3.5625 pounds, right? You got to change the fraction into a decimal. All right, now that we got a decimal, we can convert from ounces to pounds. And then from pounds to kgs, and then from kgs to grams. So this one was just a conversion exercise. So let's do the math. 3.5625 pounds. All right, so let's convert this now to kilos.
For 2.2 over 1 pound.
Yep. No, wait. For every 1 kilo, there's 2.2 lbs. And then lastly, for every 1 kg, there are 1,000 grams. GM. So 3.5625 divided by 2.2 times 1,000. What do you get? Rounded to the nearest 1 gram. 1619? Do I get a second on that?
Yes.
Okay, good. So we got a confirmation. Looks pretty good. Let's do these drugs real quick. What is the generic for Oxycontin? What's the only other generic name that has oxy in it? Oxycodone. Lantus. Who uses Lantus?
Oh, my Lantus? Diabetic.
Diabetic. So that's going to be what type of insulin? Insulin. Lyrica for diabetic nerve pain. So the generic is, what is it?
Insulin.
No, Lyrica. We're on Lyrica. It is pregabalin, I think. Yeah, pregabalin. What's Diovan? That's a heart med. It is a angiotensin II converting enzyme. So Diovan is valsartan. Celebrex, the generic, has the brand name in it. So which one would you guess? Celecoxib, yeah. Works on the cyclooxygenase enzyme. Epogen.
Potent.
Yeah. So that is Epogen alpha. Easy enough. That's that blood doping drug. Namenda is Memantine, yeah. So the name's very similar, has that man in there. Zitia is for cholesterol. What's the other one with the Z in it? There you go. Zitimbe. So that helps you. Tamiflu, what's the other one with flu in it? Tamiflu. What causes the flu? Influenza is caused by a virus, right? So which one has virus in the name? Oseltamivir. VIR is for virus. Most viral meds will have a vir in it. Yeah, it makes it easy, right? And then one carbon away from methamphetamine is amphetamine. So Ritalin is methylphenidate. Double check your responses before you submit. So this again is Farm 208, homework week 2 for Wednesday of this class.